So, hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to the channel. It's Saturday afternoon here. We definitely got winter now. Oh my gosh. So, everybody stick with me until the end of this intro. You need to see this. So, please bear with me, stick with me. I know that a lot of you want to watch guys do all this drone footage and POV and but this is very important. So here we go. I have been, as a lot of you know, been working with vintage Nikkor lenses for a long time now, and I've been working on a system. Excuse me, that I converted my D810 to work with these non-AI vintage lenses. So I don't recommend doing this. You can buy these lenses with factory AI conversions, and now I must emphasize factory AI conversions. So what's happening in this video is what you're going to witness is my way of removing AI for as much as I possibly can from my photography. I love straight photography, with minimal manipulation and stuff, and I love using my D810 and some of my digital cameras with these old lenses. It's a cost-effective way to do photography without the expense of film, as we know. But I do love film, so let's not get too far ahead of ourselves there. So today, I did a system where my goal was to take this camera, this lens, with the factory yellow filter, the Nikon Y48. I've had a hard time seeing that. I'm pretty sure it's a Y48 yellow filter, and use it as if it was actually a film. And basically, I was shooting for Ilford HP5 plus 400 because it has a dynamic range that will match this camera, which is basically 14, and you will see it has definitely we're hitting 14 stops because we're doing snow photography in full light here. So full sun, no clouds, no nothing. So direct sunlight. So stick with me because you're gonna see something, and I'm gonna tell you how I did this. So I go inside my camera, and in all the settings, and first thing I do is I remove the raw files. No raw files. I convert the back of the camera, the monitor, so you're only seeing black and white, and I only shoot in black and white. I convert, I move my, so we're getting right into it here. I could do this, but you should know how to use your camera by now, going through the menu system. If you don't, then you need to learn. I'm not going to sit here and instruct you. And then, so I shoot standard. I move my picture quality to standard. JPEG fine only. Monochrome. So there's no color. You can't recover any color files from here, because what I want to do is I want to bypass all this AI stuff and manipulation of files and everything. I'm a firm believer in straight photography. So the reason, the big thing that everybody, and a lot of, well, not everybody, but a lot of people were telling me, well, you can't use the filters on a digital camera because it's just going to try to fix it itself. I bypass that by locking my white balance into daylight. So I'm at 5200 Kelvin. That's it, straight 5200 Kelvin, locked in. No matter what I shoot, it's going to be catching daylight as if it's daylight film in here. And I tested the filter in without. I'm not going to show you the photos, but it does make a difference. So basically I'm replicating as much as I possibly can straight photography with film on a modern digital camera with a vintage lens. So the vintage lens I'm using here is a beautiful lens, by the way. I think it was 1971 or 73 when they first released this one. It's a Nikkor QC Auto f4 200 millimeter lens. It's a very beautiful lens, you guys. This lens, and you're going to see, is very beautiful. My aperture was going from 8 all the way to 32, but 8 to 16 mostly. 8, 11, 16. A few hit 32. I tried to keep, ISO 400, so I tried to keep the shutter speed below 2,000. Within an 800 range. 800 to 1600. I hit 1600 a few times because it's very, very bright at 400. So I'm trying to keep like an f2 in mind, and I'm still hand holding, so I didn't want to go too slow, and get a whole bunch of motion blur. So I'm still keeping in mind a camera that would only go up to maybe 1000. I could have just bumped up one more aperture and closed it down to 16 instead of 11, and kept my shutter speed below 1000. So most of the shutter speed that you're going to see today that I'm going to show you, which is 43 photos samples, were 800 and below. So you're able to do this on a Nikon F, which I have, and which you are going to see sooner or later, me actually doing this. So that's it. This is how I do it. You can't manipulate these files. You can I can put them into Lightroom, and I can do a little bit of contrast or whatever, just a minor amount, and I made myself and when I did, because I'm shooting standard, so in straight photography you're allowed to do some manipulating, but not a great big raw file, oh my god, manipulating things. So very little manipulation, minimal manipulation. Got rid of all the AI basically, except for what I'm doing in Lightroom, which I'll show you another time, and you'll see there's not very much. Moving the highlights a little bit. As you know, a JPEG file, you can't do very much with the JPEG file. And so that's it, right? So how I meter with this camera is I can't use the metering system because my when I converted this camera, once I put these older lenses on there, forget the meter. So I use a 1951 Zeiss EcoFont, and I've adjusted this to match about 5 or 6 different cameras. I used gray cards with the Nikon FE is what I had set this. This is a selenium light meter, and I use this light meter on everything. So what I've done is I used this light meter once, seen the histogram on the back of my camera, so I have the monitor showing, the LCD showing every one of my photos with the histogram, and I'm keeping the histogram tiny bit off the shadows, so there's no shadow peaking, and a tiny, and a tiny bit off the highlights, so there's no highlight peaking. As you know, with digital cameras, highlights can peak real quick. So basically, the camera is set to shoot just as if I was using this EcoFont selenium light meter, which is deadly. It's crazy. So that's it. Here's all the photos I took. So this is modern digital with vintage glass, using the yellow filter. I know that's going to cause some people some trouble, but you have to definitely, it makes a difference. Once you set your white balance to daylight and lock it in, these yellow filters, what they do is they start blocking blue. So the blue is getting blocked off your sensor as it's coming through, because I'm shooting for black and white, and it's working just as if it was film. If I would put an orange filter on this, clouds would get darker. I know, I've tested it. So here we go. I hope you enjoy the video. The intro was a bit long. Here comes the 43 photos I took. We're in direct sunlight just after a huge fresh snowstorm, and we got a big dump. We got about 15 centimeters, 1.5 feet, and like I said, direct sunlight. So let's have a look and see what we got here. This is awesome. This is awesome. Straight photography. Get rid of all your raw files. Shoot JPEG. If you don't have to spend $10,000 on a brand new Leica whatever to shoot black and white, it's you can do it. You could do this with a D300. You could do it with whatever. But if you're gonna buy these old Nikon lenses and you're gonna use them on your digital cameras, make sure you get the ones that have the factory AI conversion on them. So you know, they'll still come with the metering prong, so you could use it on your Nikon F or whatever. So it's a good idea to make sure you get the factory AI conversion. Thanks a lot, guys and girls or whatever. Let's rock out. Oh, this is so exciting. Wait till you see these. Oh my gosh.
Try my best to find you in the morning and the night. I know there's so much love, it's blinding, but still I never get it right. When I'm lost within the fire, will I find you in the flames? With you I know I'll never be alone. My God, when I'm feeling all alone. My God, will you carry me back home? To be happy, why do we always seem so sad? Will you stay here and remind us you're the only hope we have? When I'm lost within the fire, I will find you in the flames. With you I know I'll never be alone. My God, will you carry me back home? My God, when I'm feeling all alone. Oh, it's you that I need, it's you that I need, but I'm the one you want. You're my God, will you carry me back home? Oh, my God.